Welcome to another episode of Yottalk Podcast. Today we're doing a deep dive into something pretty huge, the blended future of work.
Yeah, it's all mixing together now, isn't it? You've got remote hybrid models.
And artificial intelligence, that's the other big piece, reshaping, well, everything. We've looked at some insights to try and clarify what this evolution really means for you.
It's definitely moved beyond just where you happen to be sitting. The past few years, they've been this massive real-world test, haven't they?
Totally, and our sources show companies are still adjusting. You have big names, Google, Amazon, asking employees back to the office, at least sometimes.
Right, part-time. But then you look at, say, Dropbox, and they're still fully remote. It's quite a spread.
And that hybrid model, it seems like the go-to compromise for many. But what's interesting is the data seems, cuts both ways. People report being happier, maybe more productive even.
Definitely seeing reports like that. But there are these lingering worries too, right? Things like team connection. Does it get weaker? And what about those random water cooler moments that spark ideas?
Exactly, that spontaneity. Finding the sweet spot for hybrid, it seems like it's still very much a work in progress.
For sure.
Okay, so while we're all figuring out where to work, there's the other question. Who, or maybe what, is doing some of the work? AI.
And these tools like ChatGPT and others, they're getting really sophisticated. They're not just automating simple stuff. They're tackling creative tasks, admin work.
Yeah, things like writing, customer support, even some basic coding tasks that people used to do.
Which naturally raises questions, what happens to writers or entry-level coders?
But the flip side, and the sources touch on this, is that it's also creating new kinds of jobs.
Exactly, like prompt engineers, people training the AI. It's less about jobs disappearing entirely, maybe, and more about the types of jobs changing.
A fundamental shift in skills needed. That makes sense. And that connects to how younger generations, Gen Z, millennials, see work.
Oh, absolutely. For them, flexibility isn't really a perk anymore, is it?
No, absolutely. Like table stakes, a basic expectation. They seem much more focused on, work-life balance.
And you see that driving the freelance economy, too. More autonomy, project work, which puts pressure back on employers, doesn't it? They need to offer more than just a salary.
Right. Good work environment, flexibility, that's all part of the package now to get and keep talent.
So what about the economics of all this?
Well, the potential savings for companies seem pretty clear. Less office space, maybe some AI efficiencies.
Yeah, reduced overheads. But the big question your material raises is, where do those savings actually go?
Does it get reinvested? Help employees? Or does it maybe make wage gaps worse?
And what happens to industries that just can't go remote easily, like manufacturing or healthcare? How do they fit into this?
It's complex. So the overall picture from the sources seems to be this blend.
Human skills working alongside AI tools.
Yeah, and a mix of being physically present and working remotely.
The real challenge isn't just reacting to it, I think. It's about actively shaping this future.
Shaping it so it works for everyone.
Right.
From the top execs down to someone just starting out.
Exactly. How do you build strong teams when people are scattered? How do you make sure AI helps people, doesn't just replace them? Lots to figure out.
That wraps up today's discussion. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Yottalk for weekly insights into tech, work, and innovation. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you team remote, hybrid, or AI? Let's talk about it.